Turn it up.
How you doing, Final Wordians? My name is Leeboy, and you're listening and watching Lee's Final Word. That was a lot better. Okay, you know what these are. You know what time it is. You know what these mean when I pull out the cards. All right. Last time I had those other cards, the white colored cards, and they were being really rebellious. You know, they tried to attack me. They tried to take my life. I wouldn't be here right now doing this, but I do it for you guys. All right, here we go. Moving on to the final news. Whoa. But before we get into final news, let's go into the final challenge. Last week's results. Once again, I apologize to everyone for not dropping this on Friday. This is a Sunday edition. The late edition had, again, some technical difficulties. But let's get into who won last week's final challenge between Catwoman and Black Widow. I mean, this probably was the worst one I did so far because you guys immediately crashed the comment section and said, you know what? Black Widow wins this hands down. And guess what? Your winner for this week's final challenge is Black Widow. And I would have to agree with you. Catwoman's combat skills aren't up to par with Black Widow. This is what she does for a living, okay? She is a machine, all right? And Catwoman's a thief, okay? All right. Stay tuned later on to find out who I have going head-to-head this week to make up for this last week's debacle. All right, let's get into it. All right. Comic-Con news. We got some Comic-Con news coming up here. All right. The new Wonder Woman photos have been released, showing and viewing at Comic-Con. So you guys that are at Comic-Con and having all the fun, already seeing the new photos and stuff like that. But guess what? Leeboy got you covered because I have the photos here too. So check that out. Enjoy that. That's the new Wonder Woman photos. Also coming from Comic-Con. That card just came back. Anyway, let me get to that. I'm gonna get to that later. Also coming from Comic-Con is Doctor Strange. They released the poster. The new Doctor Strange poster is out, and he's looking pretty good in it. It's looking good. We're not over. The year is not over yet, so we still got a lot more comic book stuff coming up. You know, Doctor Strange is being one of them. Also, Suicide Squad next month. So yeah, Doctor Strange and his new poster. Strange things have been happening. All right, we have Rita Repulsa messing with the Yellow Ranger, and a poster that was released also. Check that out. I mean, I don't know what to think of it, you know, because I'm sorry guys, I'm on the fence with the Power Ranger thing. I mean, they're destroying my childhood. I sound like people that hate Ghostbusters, right? Anyway, but Rita Repulsa, Yellow Ranger. If you guys like it, I mean, looks like Poison Ivy choking the hell out of some teenager. But anyway, whatever. All right. Next up, we got Spider-Man Homecoming. Got 2 videos that's out right now. Go check it out on YouTube somewhere or where you can find it. I don't know if I'll put a link up. I might not. Maybe put it in the description. I don't know. But yeah, there is a video. There's 2 videos out of Tom Holland in the suit, jumping up and down, fighting a criminal on the street, and he knocks him into the air somewhere and then takes his bike from him. What the hell you doing, Spidey? All right. Okay. Bye, yow. All right. Then we last but not least, we have Suicide Squad news, which will not be making it into the movie. Did you know that according to the actress Margot Robbie, who plays Harley Quinn in the movie, said that they did make the Jester suit. She had a Jester suit, but it didn't make the final cut of the movie. How awesome would that have been? I do think they're going to Easter egg it, though. I do think she's not going to wear it, but I think they're going to show it on a mannequin. Don't quote me on that, but that would be awesome. And she's probably going to make a reference to it. Something like that. Like that looks pretty cool. You know, something like that. But I do believe it's going to make a cameo because we know Harley Quinn from when we first saw her in the Batman animated TV shows as wearing the Jester suit. So, who knows? Will it show up in the movie? I don't know. I'm saying that it might because, you know, we thrive on nostalgia. these movies and people that's behind it know we thrive on nostalgia. So maybe in director's cut or maybe somewhere in the movie a mannequin might actually have the Jester suit. There is a part in the movie where Harley Quinn busts the glass and tried to take, I think, shoes or some clothing or something like that. Or maybe they're in the store. Remember, she got a baseball bat. I think they were looking through a store or something like that. Who knows? Cameo might be in there for the Jester suit. Look out for that. It might be in the movie. It might not. Again, I am Leeboy. This has been Lee's Final Word on the final news. Now moving on to the final challenge. This week's final challenge has been an ongoing debate for the longest. I actually have one personal friend of mine who goes back and forth with me about who he thinks is better. But I want my final wordians to weigh in on this. This is the challenge between, it's probably going to be never ending almost. Who would win between DC's Superman versus Marvel's Thor? That's right. I want you guys to weigh in on this. Who would win between Superman and Thor? Because my friend keeps... he's delusional, okay? Okay, once again, my name is Leeboy. You've been listening and watching Lee's Final Word, and I will have the results for you on who won between Superman and Thor coming, Friday, all right? Again, apologize for the late edition of the final news. Again, my name is Leeboy. You've been listening, watching Lee's Final Word. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. As you can see, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, all right? I need you guys' help, need your support, and thank you. Make sure you tell a friend that needs to tell a friend that needs to tell a brother that needs to tell their aunt and their little cousin Mickey to press the subscribe button. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Allen you see on the TV show. So if you're a fan of The Flash, or you're someone who's wanting to know more about the history of The Flash, I'm going to go into a little bit of detail for you to give you a more general idea of who this character is that Grant Gustin is actually playing. Now let's get into